Hi everyone, my name is Rod Allen and I'm 55 years old, and I'm excited for you guys to be here for the first time to take a look at my business called Natural Bodies to Inspire. I've been inspired by a lot of people to do this, and especially from one of my best friends, Ronnie. And I'm excited to share with you my story on how I became to come up with Natural Bodies to Inspire. And of course, it's all natural. My whole body is natural. And that's what I'm trying to do, is inspire people to be natural when they start a program, when they start any kind of exercise. And I'll get into that, and I'll get into natural transformation, Natural Bodies Transformation Bootcamp, which I'll be doing real soon. But first, again, my name is Rod Allen. I'm 55 years old. And I want to talk to you about my story on how I became this body, how this body became what it is right now, and how I'm excited to share with you my story, and hopefully it'll give you some inspiration, because I've come a long way. When I was 16 years old, I was a very skinny kid and very sickly all the time. I have underlying conditions, which is asthma. So I was always getting asthma attacks. I came from a camping family, so the nearest thing we had to do is we had to find a hospital near the lake, and just in case I'd get some asthma attacks. And back in the day, there was no anything for asthma except taking shots or pills or breathing exercises. So I thought maybe I would outgrow my asthma. I didn't outgrow my asthma. I went into my adulthood as well. So I'll explain that in just a bit. But when I found out that my body was so skinny, I was like 5'1" at 16, 17 years old and getting ready to drive a car. And I was only about maybe 100 pounds or so, 90 pounds. I just noticed I was just, not putting on any weight. So I wouldn't eat much more than what I have in my fist right now. So I was always, in fact, my late dad said that you ate like a bird. And that was almost all the way to 25, 28 years old. I still was still having issues. So in the beginning, I'll show you what I used to look like. This is what I started off at 21. If you can see that, and there's my late mom, God rest her soul. She passed away with cancer. But there's me at about 21, 22 years old with my nephew. She's holding my nephew. So it grew all the way up until I was about, I would say 36 years old. I was always skinny, as you can see right there. You can see my lanky legs and my arms and everything like that. And I was roughly almost close to my 40s. Well, no, I was about 30. I think I was like 33 or 34. But as you can see, my body just really, really lanky. You can see how skinny my arms are and stuff like that. So my story is this. And then I have one more picture. Actually, I'll show you that picture in just a second. My story is this, is that when I got married, that was that age when I was about 34, 35, when I was laying down like this. My ex-wife would buy me clothes that were large, and they were we couldn't even go to the adult the section of the adults because they were too large, they were too big. So I'd have to go into the teenager sections and buy large and stuff like that. So that was kind of embarrassing when you're, 35, 36 years old, you're an adult. They said that your metabolism was supposed to change at 30. Mine didn't change. Mine just kept going all the way into my 40s. And that's why I came up with Natural Bodies to Inspire. After I had a terrible divorce, I decided to do something different. My best friend, again, Ronnie, saw that I was in despair. I was upset. I was like, what am I going to do? I want to gain weight, but I want to gain muscle at the same time. But I'm not joining no gym. I'm not going to join no gym. I'm not going to get around people because I was always dressed down in sweats, and I wouldn't dare wear a tank top. I wouldn't dare wear shorts or anything like that. I was always, afraid to go outside because just how skinny I was, all the way to my adulthood. It was just terrible. People would say mean things like, "God, you're so skinny," and that just bothered me. That bothered me so much that I was talking to my buddy and Ronnie, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna bring you some dumbbells." I'm like, "Yeah." But you know what? I know I got to work out with dumbbells, but I gotta get strong. I want to get, I wanted like Ronnie. I want to be able to do push-ups. I couldn't even do 5 push-ups, and because I was so weak, I couldn't even do sit-ups. I couldn't even do a pull-up. There was no way I could have done a pull-up. So I was so frustrated after the divorce, and then going into just being really just upset because of my weight and everything. And I'm like, it's going to take forever. This is always going to, if I start doing push-ups and pull-ups and, sit-ups and all that basic stuff that you need to do when you exercise to keep yourself healthy, it's going to take forever. So, but I kept thinking to myself, what do I have to lose? I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm in my 40s, and I'm not worried about it. You know what? Why not just keep going? Don't think about what it's not happening. Just think about what it can happen. So I had to change my whole attitude, my whole mind up here, and I had to listen to my body and figure out how am I gonna get stronger. So I started to work out. With dumbbells. Okay, and what, they weren't this heavy, but they were something that I needed to do. I just needed to do that. So in my apartment, here I am, this skinny, guys. Okay, this skinny, working out in my apartment with dumbbells, and thinking this is not going to happen. So I started doing my own exercises. I developed my own exercise program with no motivation at all. Remember, I had gone through a divorce, so no motivation, no nothing, to where it'd keep me going. But I just knew that if I did something, I would reap the rewards of maybe be able to do a 5 or 10 push-ups. Or maybe I could, get my arms bigger. I mean, you saw my skinny arms, I was just hoping. And then a buddy of mine called me up and says, "You need to go to a gym." I'm like, "I ain't going no gym, no way." And he convinced me to watch him at a gym. And of course, I was in my sweats and a sweatshirt and my sweatpants. And I watched him work out, and I saw these guys, about as big as I am right now, working out, and I walked out. I was like, no, I'm just gonna stay home and work with my dumbbells. So I'm glad I did. So I kept working with the dumbbells. I kept doing my own exercise. I was getting strong. Guys, I did like 2 or 3 push-ups, 4 or 5 push-ups. I got to that point, and then what I did? I bought a backpack and I put weights in it. And I decided to just do something to where I can get strong because I was so lanky. Remember, I came from an ex-wife that wanted a big man, and I was not a big man. I was skinny, 120, 130 pounds all the way up to my adulthood, and I felt inferior. I felt, like I couldn't accomplish anything in my life because of what was going on with my size. I don't know if there's anybody out there like that, that feel that way, but I totally felt that way. And to this day, I think about that. I always think about what happened. But, I started to work out, and like I said, I started to do the dumbbells, and this is what happens when you do dumbbells, believe it or not. Look at that. Is that incredible? Okay. As you can see, I actually worked with dumbbells, and that's how big I was getting. So, you know, and eating right, okay? And eating right, because I heard you have to eat right and stuff like that. And but that's my story and from what I've done. And then with the confidence from that, I'll show you guys real quick. There's me working out, as you can see, the size of myself. And you know, and then I started getting compliments. Right? And then I decided to do something that was just crazy. I decided to enter a natural bodybuilding competition, but for Beachbody. I wasn't, so it was INBA, which is my right here, and PNBA, which is also with them, and then this is another one that I got as well. So this is a second place for Beachbody. Look at that. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? From where I've come from. So you know what? You're never too old. This is 50 years old. So you're never too old. You're never too old to dream and dream big. So I did that. I got second place, and I think I got fourth place for the 20-year-olds and above. But the point is that I developed my body to where, you know, you can actually see muscle and stuff like that. You can see my triceps. I work my triceps even harder. But I developed muscle, and then guess what? Guess what I got in March? I got COVID. And I was pretty scared because of my underlying conditions, and I was worried about what was going to happen when I got COVID. And there I am in the hospital, believe it or not. So I came back out of the hospital. You know, I was admitted to the ER. They wanted to put me on an oxygen machine, and I said, no way, that's not going to happen. So during COVID, you know what I did? I kept doing a little bit of exercise, you know, at home, because that's what I was training with, and I didn't lose too much size, as you can see right there. I didn't lose that much size at all. So even though with having COVID, I didn't care, and guess what? I just went ahead and started doing exercise and started doing push-ups. But with all that, you guys, why I'm excited is because I'm going to do the Natural Transformation Bootcamp with everyone that wants to be involved. I'm on Facebook right now on Natural Bodies to Inspire. So if you guys want to go to that and take a look at more pictures and watch more of my videos, I'm going to be doing more videos on here. And you know what? I'm here to inspire and to help anybody that wants to get a body like I have and be all natural, because this is all natural. There's nothing in it. I don't take any proteins or anything like that, and you know, creatine or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to do your research. But I just want everybody to be natural and to be healthy. And you know what? We'll talk to you guys soon, and get ready for Natural Bodies Transformation Bootcamp. That's coming up soon, and I'm going to help you guys to get the body of your dreams, and help you get more confidence and stuff like that if you choose to go that route. But thank you so much for watching this video. And again, Rod Allen, 55 years old. You guys have a great day.